Hey guys, welcome to TEO'S Garage. Here's our newest project. It's a Raptor 660, 2001. Looks like it needs a little bit of TLC. The unit actually runs. The most common issue with these things is reverse is blown on them. And actually that seems to work fine. Looks like we're missing some parts here in our bars. Looks like the body panels or bearings or all plastics were painted. That contraption has got to go. The rear grab bars looks like that's homemade. Well, I can actually tell it is homemade, but we'll get rid of that. Notice that when we took it out for our little test drive before we picked it up, that we've got no back brake, so we've got no pressure whatsoever. So we'll figure out what's going on with that. But other than that, she's looking pretty good. Looks like it's missing some lights here in front. Handlebars are dismantled. So, it's going to need a little TLC. Well, we'll get started on this project soon. And hopefully we can get it to look right and run right. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks. Rear brake's not working, so we've tried to bleed the brake, it's still not working. So we're going to take this all out, probably rebuild the master cylinder or clean it out and see what's going on with that, so we can get some compression. In the meantime, on the other side I removed the peg, the rear harness, and we'll sand them down and paint them. TEO'S been working on the exhaust. We removed the header, and we're getting there. We're taking it apart and cleaning it up. Mechanically it's not bad. It looks like a lot of wires were chopped and who knows what. But we also noticed that the fan was running constantly on the rad. And by the looks of it, it looks like the wire was snipped. So we'll take a look at that. Might need a thermostat, but we'll go from there. We'll keep you posted. Okay guys, so we've got that brake assembly off. We got the peg off. What I did is I ended up taking it right out. Left the rear brake assembly there for now. Took the hose out. Put everything in a bucket. Let me walk over here. And as you can see, it's right over here. So we'll take that apart. And we'll get a clip of that taking it apart and cleaning it all up. Get some of that rust off that washer and whatnot. And clean it all up. Hey guys, we're back at TEO'S Garage. As you can see, we started taking the fairings off. And we're scraping the paint off of that right now. Hey guys, welcome back to the TEO'S Garage. So we've got the rear fairing all cleaned up, all the paint removed. When we did that, I don't know if you noticed from the last video, back fairing is actually cracked. So the fairing on these things are pretty expensive. So you're looking probably about anywhere between $700 to $800 for a new set. So we're going to try to salvage this one. We're going to use a plastic weld, and we'll weld that. And then what we'll do is a fiberglass bond in behind. So what I'm going to show you is the stuff that I purchased. So we'll use the JB weld, plastic weld. And we're going to actually use a repair kit, a bumper repair kit with a metal mesh, self-adhesive metal mesh that we'll put underneath. And that should give it some rigid movement, or anyway, hold it stronger. So we'll try that. We're going to clean it up now and then go from there. Thanks guys. Stay tuned. Okay guys, we've got some JB Weld product on there. It's actually a product meant specifically for plastic welding. So we did a section of the crack, and then we've got the back section here still to do. So we'll get the adhesive working on the front there, just to get a little extra strength into it, and then we'll work on that rear piece in a second. Well, but maybe in about an hour or so. We'll come back in about a couple hours and take a look at it, and then we'll bond the back. Okay, see you guys in a bit. So you guys are back at TEO'S Garage. Now we're looking at the rear master cylinder. So we're going to take the hoses off, and we're going to take that apart. We're going to rebuild it. It wasn't working properly. And what we're going to do is we have a chemical, actually, it's a metal bath. We're going to pour that into to a bucket actually and let it sit for a couple hours and clean it out. But what I'll do is I'm going to take the hoses off, and then I'll show you once I take it apart what it looks like. Okay? Back in a sec. Okay guys, we got this all taken apart. Now there should be a little release clip inside there. Pull that rubber back. It's pretty rusted in there pretty bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it like this, and we're going to throw it into the wash, the metal renew, and clean it out first and see if I can get a better view of that ring or O-ring. And there's a little tool that you can use that releases it. So basically it's like a washer that's open, and it's got two little holes on each side. And you use a special plier and you grab it and you tighten it, and it allows it and releases the pin that slides up and down. So we'll take that and let it sit in some wash for now, and then come back to it in about an hour or so and see how it looks. Okay guys, back soon. Okay guys, so this is the product that we're going to use to do the cleaning of the brake parts. Now I have it here soaking. Well, it's safe on plastic and rubber also. So we'll get that soaking for a while, and we'll see if we can find that ring, pop it out, and then I'll show you the tool I'm going to use to take that ring out. But looks like it's working pretty good already. Might be a little slower today, just because in the garage it's a little cooler. You suggest using it at room temperature. We live in Canada, so this time of year it's not going to be room temperature in the garage. Although we've got heaters going, but still pretty cool. Okay guys, I'll show you that in a few minutes, okay? Hi guys, so we're in the middle of doing metal renew on the rear brake parts. I just wanted to show you where we're at with the actual frame of the bike. So the motor's out. We kind of stripped it right down. We'll start working on the front end soon. We'll take out the sway bars and everything else, shocks, rad, clean it all up, and touch up what we need to touch up. So we're getting there. So just give you a quick view of what we got going on. A wiring nightmare. Well, we'll organize that and fix that soon. But other than that, I mean, the frame seems to be in excellent shape. Great bike. I think just basically the guy that had it, I think stored it outside. So we'll get it running and looking sharp soon.